afternoon from Everett Community College, site of the 2016 NWAC Basketball Championship Tournament. Consolation bracket action featuring the Columbia Basin Hawks, the number 4 seed out of the East, and the number 3 seed out of the East, the Yakima Valley Yaks. The winner of this game will play tomorrow at 11 o'clock versus Highline. The loser done for the year. Mike Andre, the PA announcer, already through the starting lineup, so let's go over them quickly. For Columbia Basin, coming to today's game with an overall record of 14-15. Number 1, Eric Wren. Number 11, Makai Harai. 20, the leading scorer, assist, and rebound leader, Andrew Redout. Definitely a guy to keep your eye on. Number 33, Dustin Petrogallo. And 42, Brad Scott. Their 23rd overall appearance, head coached by Rolando Garcia in his 6th year. Yakima Valley will send out Devontae Luckett, number 2. Number 3, Chris Morsa. Number 4, Darnell Berry. Number 21, Dual Yacht. And number 33, DeAndre Kambala, their 28th appearance. Head coach Ray Funk in his 11th year. And we are already underway. Columbia Basin with the ball to start the contest. Work the ball down low. Outlet pass back to Petrogallo. Petrogallo to Wren. Wren with a 3, no good. Backing his way down to the rim. That's Scott. Puts it up and in. First points go to Columbia Basin. They're on top, 2-0. 30 seconds into this game. Yakima Valley, they like to run. Here they come the other way. Luckett hands the ball to Morsa. Morsa to Kambala. Yacht hands the ball to Morsa. Working the perimeter. There's the shot. No good. Rebound, loose ball. Finally, Columbia Basin able to rein it in. Harai with the rebound. Outlet pass, a little bit wild. Scott backs his way down in. There's the pass to Petrogallo. Petrogallo with the 3. That's long. Yakima brings it up. Both teams doing some running early. 18:50 left to go in the first half. 3 ball long. Ball's going to go into the backcourt, but it was touched. So Chris Morsa going to bring it back over the timeline. Hands the ball off to Darnell Berry. Berry, the 5'11" freshman out of Seattle. Goes the right side. Ball to Kambala. Kambala to Luckett. Luckett with the shot, no good. Rebound Columbia Basin. That's Eric Wren, the 6'4" sophomore out of Pasco that brings it down. Wren with the ball to Redout. Look for lots of scoring and action from number 20. Nice pass to Brad Scott. Brad Scott's got 4 points. Columbia Basin on top, 4-0. 17:58 left to go. Darnell Berry to Kambala. Kambala works back to the left, hands the ball off to Luckett. Luckett with the drive, Scott with the rebound. Luckett tried to knock it away, and they're actually going to whistle Scott for traveling as he made his way up the court. There's your first turnover of the game. 17:44 left. Columbia Basin on top early, 4-0. You hear the Yakima fans, they're certainly vocal. They were last night. And there we're going to have an offensive foul. They were yelling for numbers on the board. There's your first number on the board for Yakima Valley. It's going to be a foul. Dual Yacht, 6'7" freshman out of Anchorage. Committer of that violation. Columbia Basin ball, 4-point lead. Here come the Hawks. The Hawks out of Pasco, Washington. Scott Rogers, their athletic director. Brad Scott. Hey, gets the bounce. And that's going to be a 3-ball for Eric Wren. And we're going to get a timeout early. Columbia Basin on top, 7-0. 17:22 left. You're watching the 2016 NWAC Basketball Championship Tournament on STSPN.com. We're back after this. And welcome back to Everett Community College. Yakima brings the ball in bounds coming off the timeout. Yakima 16 of 14 on the year. Winners in the first round, 94-89 over Edmonds. Dropped game 2 to Clark. That put them in the consolation bracket. And here they are. Win this game. Have a chance to play for 4th place tomorrow against Highline. Barry with the pull-up jumper, no good. Nice save, keeping it in bounds from Luckett. Barry back to Luckett. Luckett with the 3. Drains it, and Yakima's on the board. 7-3, 16:45 left to go here in the first half. Petrogallo. Reverse layup from Redout. His first points of the game. First of many, I'm sure. 16.5 left to go. Chris Morsa to Barry. Barry to Kambala. Kambala on the left corner. And there's going to be the travel. Looks like he lost the grip on the ball, took an extra step, and there's a turnover. Columbia Basin ball. Couple substitutions for Yakima Valley. Number 23, Max Jones, the leading scorer and rebounder, now in the game for the Yaks. And 24, Marquise Clark, 6'3" sophomore out of Sacramento, averaging just under 8 points a game. There's Petrogallo, goes to Redout. Redout, cross-court pass. They're in the corner now. Working down low to Brad Scott. Scott to Redout. Redout. Petrogallo with a 3. That's good. Good ball movement from the Hawks, and they're on top 12-3 inside of 16 minutes left to go here in the first half. Marquise Clark unable to hang on to it for Yakima. Redout with the drive. Shot no good. We're going to have a touch of pushing and shoving there. Brad Scott, Devontae Luckett greeting each other. That foul's going to be on Devontae Luckett, his first personal. Andrew Redout of the line, knocks down the first one. 10-point lead now. .15:44 left to go. Second shot is good. Yakima needs to make something happen to stay in this one because they're not going to want Columbia Basin to start running on them. And here we're going to have a foul called, the first foul on Columbia Basin. Brad Scott, the violator. Morsa gets the ball to Jones. Jones, the 6'3" freshman from Yakima, to Clark. Back out to Jones. 15:20 left on the game clock. 14 to shoot. Ball goes out of bounds. That's going to be last touch by Yakima, to the disbelief of Max Jones. Talking to the official before he turns around, heads the other way. Smart choice. Columbia Basin across the timeline. Makai Harai. Work the ball low to Scott. Scott hands the ball to Petrogallo, lays it in with the right hand. And Columbia Basin opening it up a little bit, up by 13 with 14:55 left to go. Darnell Berry wide open. Shot no good. Rebound Redout. Cross half court to Harai. Harai back to Redout. You can see the confidence in Columbia Basin. Columbia Basin defeated Lower Columbia in the first round, 63-53, lost to Whatcom. And they nail another 3, and they're on top 19-13. 14:35 left. You have the 2016 NWAC Basketball Championship Tournament on STSBN. We're back right after this.
Chef Lombardi, and I teach at the Inland Northwest Culinary Academy here at Spokane Community College. Part of the competencies in our pastry arts and culinary program is service learning, where students actually go out in the community, share what they've learned. We're very proud of where our graduates are working. You'll find them in all aspects of the hospitality industry, locally, and in the Pacific Northwest. You get to see them have success. I'm Chef Lombardi. This is my college and my community.
And we're back. Everett Community College, Columbia Basin on top of Yakima, 19-3 with 14 and a half left. Andrew Redout, 7 points already. Fifth in the NWAC in scoring with 22.15 per game. Also leads the team in assists and rebounds. Averages just under a double-double a game. The sophomore from Granger. Yakima penetrates, shot no good. Brad Scott with the rebound. Here come the Hawks. Harai across the timeline. Petrogallo down to Scott. Redout on the baseline. Turns, goes back the other way. Scott gets the pass. Cross court to Harai. Harai, the 5'8" sophomore. There's a three, that's no good. Devontae Luckett with the rebound. Loose ball picked up that time by Marquise Clark. Shot no good. Turnover. Ball back to Yakima, and they turn it over just as quickly. Petrogallo looking to put the ball in play, hands it off to Wren. Wren from Pasco. Columbia Basin Hawks with 2 players from Pasco, 2 from Kennewick, so 4 local players for their team. 4 on Yakima as well. 3 from Yakima, 1 from Neches. Harai drives right down the lane between everybody. Doesn't get it to roll in, though. I think he was surprised with how wide open he was. The seas parted for him, and he couldn't take advantage. Tyler Clough with the ball to Morsa. Morsa with the shot blocked by Harai. Tough when you get blocked by a player stand of 5'8". Harai with the three. He drops it. 22-3. Columbia Basin on top. Yakima not expecting this. Devontae Luckett gets it low to Marquise Clark. Marquise Clark from Sacramento, averaging just under 8 a game. Tried to get the pass away, but he's going to be whistled for the travel. In the game for Columbia Basin now, Jordan Weems, 5'11" sophomore out of Spokane. And Demetrius Trammell, he had a fantastic game last night. 6-footer out of West Point, California, second on the Yaks roster in scoring at 17, 4-6 a game. The defense chant from the Yakima bench. That pass intercepted. Here come the Yaks. Morsa. Luckett goes to the hoop. He's fouled. Andrew Redout not quite able to get set. Whistle for the blocking foul. So that'll put Devontae Luckett at the line. He'll shoot 2. Third leading rebounder on Yakima, 4.15 per game. And in the game now for the Hawks, number 12, Justin Anderson from Missoula, Montana. You hear these states, 35 schools in the NWAC, drawing players from all over the country and all over the world, really. International players on quite a few teams. Columbia Basin, Redout. Back to Redout. Work the ball around the perimeter. Justin Anderson to Weems. Weems back to Redout for the three. That one's long. Off the back of the rim. Yakima with the rebound. Quickly coming back the other way. Tyler Clough. Pass out, 3 ball. No good. A little too early for the rebound. Marquise Clark able to get it. Fighting for the ball. Not quite wrestled away. They're going to say Well, it looks like we can say Yakima stepped on the line trying to save it. That was Max Jones, who must have touched a little bit of paint, trying to toss the ball back inbounds. Columbia Basin looking to expand on their 18-point lead with 11:34 left to go here in the first half. Justin Anderson to Weems. Weems to Redout. Almost tied up by Jones, but they're going to whistle Jones for the foul. Made some contact trying to block that one out. That is his first personal, second team foul. Each team with 2. Actually, check that. That's third on Yakima. Still the first on Jones. Ball into Scott. And traveling is going to be assessed on him. Turnover. Here comes Clough bringing it up court. Met at the center stripe. He drives down the right side. Then goes to the left, tosses it up. Not to the floor. Justin Anderson going to be whistled for that foul. Nailed Clough in the act of shooting. That'll put him at the line at 2 with 11:11 left to go here in the first half. Down by 18, you want to make your free throws. There's the first. That's good. Well, I guess up by 18, you want to make your free throws. Doesn't matter. Make your free throws. Second one also good. 22-6 Columbia Basin. Almost halfway through the first half. Redout bringing it across the center stripe. Devontae Luckett a little aggressive, trying to check him. That's going to be his second personal foul. That's going to draw a substitution for Yakima. Coming into the game, number 5, Cameron Jensen, 6'3", sophomore from Mesquite, Nevada. Second in rebounds on Yakima, plus he averages just under 10 a game. Columbia Basin right to Scott. Scott with Clark on him. Picks it up. Here's a 3 from the corner. That one off the rim of the glass. Nice try on a save from Weems there, but unable to do so. That's going to be Yakima Yak's ball. Tyler Clough. Justin Anderson on defense. Everybody down low right now. Gets the ball into Clark. He's got Scott, takes him to the hoop. Left side, right side shot. That one's good. Marquise Clark on the scoreboard now. His first 2 of the game. 22-8, Columbia Basin. 10:25 left to go. Redout, right down the lane. Jump, left hand off the glass and in. You score, we score, says Redout. 3 ball, that one's good. Max Jones knocking it down. He is the leading scorer for Yakima, 18 a game. Also the leading rebounder with over 6. Here comes Columbia Basin, looking to answer. Anderson. They hand the ball to Wren. Wren to Weems. To Redout. He gets the screen, moves to the right. Triple team, throws the ball out of bounds. He went around that screen and ran into 3 Yakima Yaks. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. 9:46 left to go. Columbia Basin on top of Yakima, 24-11. 2016 NWAC Basketball Championship Tournament on STSPN.com. We're back right after this.
My name is Chrissy Davis-Jones. I am the Associate Dean of Student Development at Spokane Falls Community College. I have the privilege of working with so many different types of students. And each one of them, I would definitely say, I see a little piece of myself in them. I love the fact that the community allows you to really get involved. It's a matter of choice, in my opinion. We owe something. So in what capacity will you serve? My name is Chrissy Davis-Jones. This is my college, my community.
You to play it hard.
Got it?
Pass the ball.
Everett Community College consolation bracket action. Yakima Valley Yaks trail Columbia Basin 24-11. Championship games tomorrow night. The women at 5:30, the men at 8. Plan on joining us. Don't forget, clocks go ahead 1 hour tonight. Columbia Basin picks up the loose ball. Red out to Wren. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Yakima. Columbia Basin's going to have it at their own baseline with 25 to shoot, 9.5 on the game clock. Entering the game now for Columbia Basin, Cardell Jones making his first appearance. 6'3" freshman from Prosser. His pass picked up by Yakima. Loose ball now. Referee almost looking like he's trying to figure out who recovered the fumble. They're going to finally call it a held ball. Possession arrow points to Yakima. Reset the shot clock to 39:20 left. Yakima with an opportunity now to cut this lead, this 13-point lead from Columbia Basin. Tyler Clough in the corner to Trammell. Trammell's three, no good. Red out with the rebound. Get the ball down low to Scott. Scott turn around off the glass and in. He's got that spin move to a science. Off the glass, high off the glass, no good. That shot from Max Jones. Red out quickly across the half-court stripe. He's going to pull up, hand the ball to Scott. Scott near the free throw line. He backs up, spin. Not sure how they missed that travel, but in fact they did. They're going to call a foul on Yakima. That'll put Brad Scott to the line. A foul on Demetrius Trammell. Trammell averaging just under 17.5 points a game for Yakima. He lit it up last night. He put on a clinic on three-point shooting. First foul shot's good. Columbia Basin on top now, 27-11. 8:31 left to go here in the opening half. Scott, second shot. It's good. At this level, you expect them to hit their free throws. Jones gets the ball back over to Clough. Clough across to big Jeremy Gaudet. Gaudet, 6'7" sophomore from Natchez. He's the big guy running right down the center of the court now. Columbia Basin running and gunning. Here comes the three ball. That's no good. Yakima with the rebound. Here they come. They got numbers. Drive to the hoop. Shot's no good. Hits the deck hard. And Tyler Clough's going to head to the line. Justin Anderson nailed with his second foul. Fourth team foul. Tyler Clough's going to have the opportunity to calmly score a couple points. One of the few times he's not going to have a hawk in his face while he's shooting. First one's good. Dustin Petrogallo returns for Columbia Basin, the freshman from Kennewick. Second one's good. Both teams doing a fantastic job from the stripe. Red out, brings it across the line. Cameron Jensen on defense. There's the defense chant from both the crowd and the bench. That's a three ball. Count it from Cardell Jones. That's his first of the game. 31-13 now. Columbia Basin all over Yakima. 7.5 left to go here in the first half. Nice move that time from Jones. Puts it up with the right hand. Shot no good. Rebound Red out. Columbia Basin running the other way. Here's a three. Just off, ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say that went out of bounds off of Columbia Basin. That's going to be Yakima ball. Tough in that situation for the refs. No matter what you call, half the people aren't going to be happy. Gaudet gets it across. Here comes Clough. Right down the lane. Basket's good. And one. Brad Scott whistled for his second foul. Tyler Clough at the line. He'll shoot the bonus. Back in the game now for Yakima, DeAndre Kambala, 6'1" freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada. And in the game for Columbia Basin, number 23, Casey Kelly from Meridian, Idaho, 6'7", sophomore. Free throw good. 15-point lead now for Columbia Basin, 31-16, 7 minutes to go. Red out, nice screen, moves to the left side, pull-up jumper. Long, ball out of bounds. Last touch by Columbia Basin, Yakima Yaks ball. Little momentum swinging Yakima's way now. Tyler Clough, Columbia Basin pressing on defense. They get the ball across the timeline, met by two defenders, ball stolen away. Here we go. Missed his layup. That's going to drive a coach nuts at this level of basketball. Here comes the three ball from Yakima. That's good. And Demetrius Trammell, if he heats up, this game's going to get close really quick. Not the leading scorer on Yakima, but he can shoot the lights out. There's a three ball. That one's from Cardell Jones, his second. That one's good, 34-19. And let's do it, boys. Let's get into a shootout, run this score up. Cross-court pass, Clough to Trammell. That one's good. Trammell's finding that touch, 34-22. Columbia Basin on top. Weems, three ball. That one's good. Casey Kelly drops the bomb. 37-22 now, Columbia Basin. Tyler Clough rolls around to the right side, over in front of the Columbia Basin bench. Off balance three, that one's good. Demetrius Trammell, a turnaround three, contested, contact, gets it to drop, and we're going to have an opportunity for a 4-point play. The Columbia Basin lead now 12. That foul going to be called on Cardell Jones, his first personal. Demetrius Trammell at the line, ready to shoot the and one. He has hit 3 in a row from 3, including one 4-point play. 11-point lead for Columbia Basin. Here they come. What was a little momentum for Yakima is now a lot of momentum for the Yaks. Red out. Top of the key, right down the right side, up between 3 defenders. A finger roll, no good. Gets his own rebound. It was momentary, but I think they're going to call a held ball. Indeed they are. Here's someone from the crowd yell late whistle. Indeed it was. Referee's going to confer. 30 on the shot clock, 5:14 on the game clock. Columbia Basin ball underneath their own rim. And we're going to have a loose ball foul called on Yakima. That's going to go against Cameron Jensen, the sophomore from Mesquite, Nevada. His first personal 6-team foul. So here we go, Columbia Basin. They get the ball in that time. Petrogallo gets the ball to Wool. Now they work the ball down low. One-handed right-hander good. Columbia Basin up by 13 now, 39-26. Yakima Valley, Clough, cross center court. Yaks making a substitution of the next dead ball. Next dead ball should be a media timeout. Gaudette in the right corner. Ball back out to Clough. The running three just off. Attempted tip by Yakima. That's no good. They still wind up with the offensive rebound. Here comes Clough up the left side. Layup no good, but he's fouled, and he's going to go to the line. 4:30 left to go. That foul called on Casey Kelly. That's his first. 7th team foul, so we're in the bonus. We have a timeout on the floor, immediate timeout. You're watching the 2016 NWAC Basketball Championship Tournament on STESPN.com.
I'm Chef Lombardi, and I teach at the Inland Northwest Culinary Academy here at Spokane Community College. Part of the competencies in our pastry arts and culinary program is service learning, where students actually go out in the community, share what they've learned. We're very proud of where our graduates are working. You'll find them in all aspects of the hospitality industry, locally, and in the Pacific Northwest. Get to see them have success. I'm Chef Lombardi. This is my college and my community.
Back, Everett Community College. Columbia Basin on top of you. Go in the first half. Winner of this contest will play Highline. They'll play the Thunderbirds tomorrow at 11 a.m. That'll be the 4th place game for this tournament. The loser gets to watch. Columbia Basin. Red out goes the right side. Cross-court pass. 3-ball. Good. Dustin Petrogallo hits that one from outside. He was a good 3-4 feet behind that arc. 42-28. Columbia Basin on top of Yakima. Clough to Kambala. Kambala right on the right side. Off the glass. Count it. Oh, offensive foul. And that's going to draw a reaction from the Yakima bench. They're going to call that foul on Kambala, first personal. Kambala also from Las Vegas. Columbia Basin brings it inbounds. Red out. Cameron Jensen on defense. Reached that time, got nailed on the foul. That's his second personal, the 8th team foul on Yakima. That'll put Red out at the line, shooting 1-1. So 3:49 left to go here in the first half. Both teams in the 1-1 bonus. First one's good. Both these teams fantastic free throw shooters. So fouls from here on out are going to be costly to either team. Andrew Red out. Nails that one. He's got 11 here in the first half. Yakima. Tyler Clough cross center court. They'll make a substitution of the next dead ball. He's got Jensen in the corner, drives on the left side, puts it up, shot no good. Red out, his pass, blocked, nice save by Jensen. Brings it back the other way. He goes to the hoop, throws it up. Low percentage shot, rebound Columbia Basin, contact from Kambala. Now they're pressing on defense, they're trapping. And Columbia Basin going to call a timeout. Would have had to been Houdini to get that one out of there. Good job calling timeout. We'll be back right after this timeout. NWAC Championship Tournament on STSPN.com. Everett Community College, 3:16 left to go here in the opening half. Columbia Basin up by 16, 44-28 over Yakima. They have the ball. Yakima back on defense. Red out, runs it across the timeline. Double teamed. Wide open in the lane. He gets the ball up and in. Great shot from John Wool. Probably just as great for Red out finding him. Red out, team leader in assists, just under 5 per game. And they're going to whistle Max Jones for the offensive foul. Second personal on Jones already, 9th team foul. Offensive foul, so no foul shots. Red out, cross center court. To Wren, back to Red out, drives down the lane. Shot blocked by Clark, out of bounds. Good job by Marquise Clark getting a hand on that one. Red out, gets the ball in. John Wool works it back to the left side. Nice defense from Clough. That ball stolen by Kambala. Here he comes. Tried to get a little fancy, but that was about the only way he was going to get a shot off. Andrew Redout, second foul, puts Kambala at the line. He was shooting, so that'll be 2 for him. 2:25 left to go here in the first half. The Columbia Basin lead now 17, 46-29. This tournament, plenty of high-scoring games. This not one so far. In fact, the All-Star game, the Southwest won 130-101 over the Northeast. Second shot from Kambala, that one's good. 16 points, the advantage now for Columbia Basin. Across the stripe they come. Wool, Kambala on defense, along the baseline, gets the shot out. Pass out, 3-ball. He stepped on the line. That's going to be 2 for Petrogallo. 10 points now for Dustin. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Columbia Basin. Yaks hang on to possession. 2:02 left to go first half. 24 to shoot. There's the ball into Trammell. Trammell likes that shot. Clark drives to the hoop between 2 defenders. Shot up, no good. Here comes Petrogallo, cross half court. Slows it down. Back to the left side. Wool hands the ball off to Torrey Jones. Jones with the 3. That's good. Torrey Jones, the freshman from Vancouver, Washington, knocks down the 3. 21-point lead for Columbia Basin, 51-30. Clough to Kambala. Kambala back to Clough. Had a shot, didn't take it. That time Clough drives to the lane. That's going to drop. And 1 for Tyler Clough. 5'10", playing like he's 6'6" right now. 1:26 left to go here, first half. That foul on Torrey Jones, his first personal. Each team with 9 team fouls. Shot no good. Rebound Casey Kelly. Wool slows it down. Good job from Clough on defense. Trammell throws it up. No good. Off balance 3. Not one of his higher percentage shots. Gets back on defense. Knocks it out of bounds. Eric Wren looking to inbound the ball. His inbounds tapped by Jones. Here come the Yaks the other way. Trammell off the glass. Trammell with 12 now. Clock moving, 50 seconds left. 23 on the shot clock. Petrogallo to Wool. Wren with a screen. He's going to be whistled for a foul. Stepped in front of that one. That's Wren's first. Fans letting Eric know it was a good screen. In fact, it was not. Yakima cross half court. Here comes Jones. Off the glass and in. Shot clock is off. Game clock to 26. 15-point lead for Columbia Basin. They have the ball. Petrogallo calls the play. He moves to the right side, hands it off to Torrey Jones. Ball checked away by Max Jones. Good job on defense. Semifinal action coming up next. The other 2 games today will determine, actually the other 4 games today will determine who makes the championship games tomorrow night. 4 on the clock. Ball stolen by Clough. Here's the last second shot. Off the glass. No good. We've reached halftime. The score, Columbia Basin Hawks 51, Yakima Valley Yaks 36. We'll be back after halftime. You're watching the 2016 NWAC Basketball Championship Tournament on STSPN.com. Thanks for watching.
It's all around us. It's the ground upon which we stand. The well-worn paths. And the ones that haven't been forged. It's our history. And our what lies ahead. It's ours to nurture and to protect. We're a force for community and for country. We have the skills to define our future and our nation's future. To make a stand. For our way of life. And we will so promise back into the land of the free. Individually, we're trailblazers. Pioneers, preservationists. United, we are the keepers of the dream. And we are on guard.
welcome back to Everett Community College. Second half action. Columbia Basin on top of Yakima, 51-36. The winner of this contest will play Highline tomorrow at 11 a.m. Video broadcasting brought to you by STSPN.com. Columbia Basin will have the ball to start the second half. And here we go. Petrogallo gets the ball inbounds. Makai Harai. Challenge on defense. He gets the ball over to Brad Scott. Scott goes low for Petrogallo. That one's going to be last touched by Max Jones, so Columbia Basin's going to have it at their own baseline. 19 seconds left to go on the shot clock. They get the pass into Scott. Scott to Redout. Redout right down the lane, loses the handle on the ball. Finally corralled. Here we go, full court pass. Clough up and out. Hung around the rim a while, didn't drop. 30 seconds into the second half. Pair of 11s on each other. Makai Harai, Tyler Clough on defense. Harai circles back to the left, takes a shot from inside the top of the key, drains it. And that's 5 for Harai now. Tyler Clough calls his players out. There he gets the ball to Max Jones. Jones goes down the left side, and they're going to say he pushed off. Max Jones draws his third personal foul. Their leading scorer and rebounder. Hang on to him for a while. And now they're going to change that to Clark. His first. Less of an impact for sure. 18:40 left to go. Eric Wren thought about the shot, pulled it down, hands the ball to Redout. Redout to the right. Nice dribble. Excellent pass to Petrogallo. Shot no good. Scott with the rebound. That time pulled back by Cameron Jensen. Here comes the Yaks the other way. Clough right down the center of the lane. Tries a no-look pass. Long three. No good. Marquise Clark with the rebound. Gets the ball to Jones. Jones along the baseline. Outlet pass to Demetrius Trammell. Trammell with the shot. That's good. That guy can shoot. 14 points for Trammell. Redout. Columbia Basin. Nice pass to Scott. Ball stripped away by Jones. Here comes Jones. 1-on-2. Layup with the right hand up and in. 13-point lead now for Columbia Basin. 53-40. 17:40 left to go here in the second half. Redout. Right wing in front of his own bench. Here he comes right down the center. Pulls it up with the left hand. Shot no good. We're going to have a foul. And not happy with the call originally was Demetrius Trammell. That foul's not on him. That's going to be whistled on Clark. Trammell's still not happy with it. That's going to put Redout at the line shooting 2. You get a player heading to the bench. That's Cameron Jensen. Looks like he got something in his eye. The trainer's over there taking a look. Actually, it looks like he might have got cut above his eye. They're applying a bandage. And here he comes back on the floor. Both these teams playing really tough. So 13-point lead, 17:35 left. Andrew Redout at the line shooting 2. First one, that's good. Getting some instructions from Ray Funk, not only the head basketball coach of Yakima, he's also the athletic director, assisted by London Wilson. Tyler Clough Brings it across. Harai on defense. To Clark. They work it around, gives it to Cameron Jensen, who puts up the shot and knocks it down. 13-point lead again. 17 minutes left. Harai to Scott. Brad Scott gets a nice pass to Redout. Redout hesitates, puts up the shot. He's fouled. That foul going to be called on Cameron Jensen. That's his third personal, third team foul. Columbia Basin yet to commit a team foul here in the second half. Just over 3 minutes in. That shot from Redout good. Don't want to put this guy at the line. He'll score from anywhere, but has little trouble usually knocking down the free throws. Here comes the second shot. That one's good. And we're back to a 15-point lead now for Columbia Basin. Here comes Cameron Jensen, quick, right down the lane, hands the ball to Clark. Clark with two hands off the glass. Between two defenders, he puts it in. Yakima showing just how fast they can get up the court and score. They do like to run. They got away from that a little bit in the first half. Might have been what cost them that huge deficit. But they can run at any point. Harai works the ball over to Petrogallo. Loose ball picked up by Redout. Redout moves along the baseline. Nice pass to Scott. Scott puts it down with two hands up and in. Nice aggressive play by Brad Scott. 59-44. Columbia Basin on top. Tyler Clough gets the ball to Max Jones. Jones with the three. Off the rim, no good. Scott with the rebound. Outlet pass to Redout. Brings it across center, up the left side, cuts back towards the middle. Pass to Harai. Hard to handle. Here comes the Yaks the other way. Nice strong move to the hoop by Cameron Jensen, and he's fouled. That foul called on Makai Harai. That's his first personal, first team foul. Cameron Jensen at the line, looking to cut into this 15-point lead with 15:50 left to go. That shot no good. And back in the game for Yakima, number 2, Devontae Luckett, 6'2" sophomore out of Yakima. That shot from Jensen's good, and we're back in action. 15:45 left to go. Here comes Petrogallo. He tries to find Harai. That ball's going to go out of bounds. Untouched, so it's going to be Yakima Valley ball. Max Jones brings it up the court slowly. Cross center. Cuts to the center, back to the left. Luckett to Clough. Tyler Clough down the left side. He goes up. Ball's going to be partially blocked. Shot's no good. And the ball goes out of bounds, ricocheting off the scorer's table. They're going to say last touch by Columbia Basin, so Yakima's going to have it, 24 to shoot. They toss it into the backcourt. Here comes Tyler Clough. Hands the ball off to Jones. Jones with a nice sharp pass to Cameron Jensen, but a little bit too fast. And that one's going to go out of bounds. Columbia Basin going to pick it up off the turnover. Nice to have this tournament over on this side of the mountains. Last year over in Tri-Cities. The Toyota Center in Kennewick. Great venue, fantastic job. Columbia Basin, the host team last year. Now they're playing in the tournament this year. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Petrogallo loses it again. Feet were wiggling, but they're going to call a held ball, and that's going to be a possession arrow to Yakima. In any event, 14:39 left to go in the second half. We're going to have a timeout. Columbia Basin on top of Yakima, 59-45. You're watching the 2016 NWAC Basketball Championship Tournament on STSPN.com. We're back after this.
They told me,
Sure, you'll be a nurse.
Sure, you'll teach design.
sure, you'll go to college when penguins fly.
Side by side from now on. You and I can fly away from here.
I'm a Clark College Penguin.
I'm a Clark College penguin.
Watch me fly.
Watch me fly.
Watch me fly.
Are you ready to fly? Visit us at clark.edu/penguinsfly.
I'm Chef Lombardi, and I teach at the Inland Northwest Culinary Academy here at Spokane Community College. Part of the competencies in our pastry arts and culinary program is service learning, where students actually go out in the community, share what they've learned. We're very proud of where our graduates are working. You'll find them in all aspects of the hospitality industry, locally, and in the Pacific Northwest. You get to see them have success. I'm Chef Lombardi. This is my college.
And we're back. Everett Community College, Columbia Basin on top of Yakima by 14, 59-45, 14:37 left to go here in the second half. Yakima with the ball. Clough goes on the left side, puts it up over Harai and in. Makai Harai quickly gets the ball in bounds to Redout. Andrew Redout across center court. Now has the ball. Cross-court pass to Harai. Harai goes down low to Petrogallo. Petrogallo circles back around the top. Harai now to Redout. 10 to shoot. Here's a move along the baseline. Outlet pass goes wild. Chase down. Nice save. We're going to have a foul with 5 on the shot clock. Cameron Jensen's going to be tagged on that foul. That's his 4th personal. 4th team foul. Replacing Jensen now will be DeAndre Kambala. Probably about as much an unneeded foul as you could possibly have right there. A new 30 for Columbia Basin and a 4th foul on a key player for Yakima. And now we're going to have an offensive foul on Brad Scott. Swung the elbows a little bit too aggressively. He nails Devontae Luckett and he gets whistled for the foul. That's his 3rd. Back in the game for the Hawks, number 24, Jordan Weems. Clough working on Weems. Weems gets through the pick. Max Jones puts it up. There will be no shot. Andrew Redout whistled for his 3rd foul. Still a lot of game left. Don't want to have these guys in too much foul trouble. Cardell Jones returns to the game for Columbia Basin. Yakima with 4 team fouls. Columbia Basin with 3. 13:43 left. Trammell along the baseline. Puts up with left hand. Gets his own missed shot. Tries to go up again and he's fouled. Cardell Jones back in the game quickly. Gets whistled for the foul. Trammell at the line shooting 2. First one's good. So the large lead is now 11 for Columbia Basin. Now 10, 59-49 with 13:35 left to go. Redout, cross center court. Jones backing down on defense. Redout heads towards the hoop. Nice pass in the last second. Derek Wren. Wren puts it up and in. Defense didn't know if Redout was going to shoot or not. Passed it off at the last second. Winds up getting the assist. Jones on Redout. He heads towards the hoop. Left-hand shot, no good. Eric Wren with the rebound. Hands the ball to Redout. Max Jones whistle for the foul. The type of fouls you definitely don't want to see. There was no need for that foul, and that's his 3rd personal, 5th team foul. Do not let Columbia Basin get in the bonus that long in this game with a lead. 12 points. Redout Cuts back towards the top of the key. Then he moves to the right. Pull-up jumper. Off the back of the rim, no good. Jordan Weems stepped on the line trying to save it. That's going to be a Yakima ball at the baseline. Back in the game for Columbia Basin. Number 12, Justin Anderson. Here come the Yaks. Clough across the center court stripe. Kambala. Long shot from Clough. Hits nothing, goes out of bounds. Columbia Basin ball. If you're going to take those shots, you think you want to get the ball in the hands of Trammell or Max Jones. Clough trying it himself that time. Launches the air ball. Here comes Columbia Basin. Demetrius Trammell goes over the back that time, gets nailed for the foul. That's his second personal. 16 foul. That's going to put Cardell Jones at the line, shooting 2. First shot around the rim, no good. Semifinal action coming up next. That shot no good. 2 straight misses for Cardell Jones. Demetrius Trammell goes to the line hard. He's fouled shooting. Have a fantastic women's matchup coming up next. The Peninsula Pirates, the defending champion Peninsula Pirates, taking on Lower Columbia. That game at 2 o'clock. Followed by another women's final, or semifinal, and the men's semifinals tonight at 6 and 8. That'll be Spokane versus Big Bend and Whatcom versus Clark. Cardell Jones brings it across center court for Columbia Basin. He gets past the Weems. Weems up with the spin move. Shot no good. Clough with the rebound. Here come the Yaks. Down by 10. 11:50 left to play. Trammell. Outlet pass to Jones. Jones with the 3, no good. Nice rebound by Luckett. Luckett gets the ball out to Trammell. Trammell hit. They're going to say it was blocked. Columbia Basin the other way. Cardell Jones with the layup. 12-point lead for the Hawks. 11.5 to go. Trammell gets the ball over to Jones. Jones walks back to the right side to Kambala. Kambala to Trammell. Trammell for the 3. That one's good. Watch out if he gets hot. Inbounds pass deflected by Jones. 11-11 left. 9-point lead for Columbia Basin, 63-54. Justin Anderson brings it across center court for the Hawks. Kambala on defense. A little shake and bake right there, gets his defender off him. Cardell Jones to red out. Brad Scott finds Cardell Jones under the hoop. That's good. Up by 11, Columbia Basin. Trammell with the turnaround 3. That's good. Like I said, watch out. That guy gets hot. 65-57. Yakima pressing on defense. Cardell Jones to Eric Wren. Way outside. Red out. Nice move to the hoop by Justin Anderson. He puts it off the glass and in. 67-57. 10:15 left to go. Max Jones, reverse layup, no good. Nice follow by Clough. Somehow cleanly comes up with that rebound. Went up between 2 Columbia Basin defenders, comes away with the ball. 14 to shoot. Finally makes his move to the right side, takes it stronger to the hole, off the glass, shot no good. Andrew Redout with the rebound. Takes it himself across center court, pass to Weems. Back to red out. 2-3 defense for Yakima. All right, he's got Justin Anderson. Puts it up. DeAndre Kambala comes over the top. Almost jumped completely over Justin Anderson. Makes contact and gets whistled for the foul. We're going to have a timeout on the floor with 9:32 left. Columbia Basin on top of Yakima by 10, 67-57. You're watching the 2016 NWAC Basketball Championship Tournament on STSPN.com.
Company retreat with Chief Football Officer Russell Wilson.
Guys, teamwork takes practice. And some days will be a little turbulent. But if we stay focused and show our customers that we care. Now that's giving our best. Best!
Sir, for your safety, please remain seated.
Yes, ma'am.
Giving you our best never stops. Thank you for flying Alaska.
You to play with her.
Got it.
Pass the ball.
Welcome back to Everett Community College. 9:32 left. Justin Anderson to the line for Columbia Basin. Shooting 2. The first one no good. Columbia Basin up by 10. Second shot also no good. Yakima Valley comes the other way. Demetrius Trammell on fire with the threes again. He has the ball, puts up the three. That one's good. When that guy heats up, he will burn this place down. Columbia Basin up by 7, 67-60. That's 27 for Trammell. Red out, gets the ball down low to Wren. Wren with the one-hander, no good. Fouled on the play. Tyler Clough nailed with that foul, first personal. He walks through the key, holding his hands like, who, me? Yes, sir, you. Eric Wren at the line. He'll shoot 2, 9:04 left to go. Columbia Basin by 7. That one's good. Yakima with 18 fouls. Columbia Basin still with a couple to give. They only got 5. 9 minutes of Columbia Basin in the bonus. That's bad news for Yakima. A little attempt by distraction from the Yakima bench. That doesn't work. Still amused with himself nonetheless. Here comes the Yaks. Max Jones, spin move down the lane, lays it up with the left hand and in. Pretty shot right there. Yakima down by 7. They trailed by a much greater margin earlier. They've cut back into it. There's a 3 ball. That one's good. Justin Anderson reining the tray. Max Jones with the 3. That one off the rim. Ball still loose. Jones with the rebound. He puts it up off the glass and in. Good job following his shot. He gets the rebound. He's got 11. Ball goes out of bounds. 8:22 left on the game clock. Just an 8-point lead now. Columbia Basin gets the ball in. Justin Anderson across half court. Waits for his teammates to catch up. Then he drives left side, goes between the legs with the dribble. Has Red out. Jump shot. No good. Rebound. Luckett hands the ball to Jones. Tyler Clough gets the screen from Clark. Nowhere to go as Wren steps out on defense. Moves to his right side. There's the pass to Trammell. Trammell takes the 2. He stepped on the line. That was good. It was a long 2, but it was a 2. And Trammell now with 29. A 6-point lead for Columbia Basin. Yakima on fire. Cardell Jones to the right side. Pull-up jumper. No good. Nice rebound from Redout. He gets the put out and the basket. He's got 17. 8-point Columbia Basin lead. Marquise Clark down low. He puts the elbow into Wren and gets nailed for the foul. No doubt about that one. Even the Yakima bench not arguing with that call. Third personal foul on Marquise Clark. 9th team foul. Clark out of Sacramento. Averaging almost 8 points a game. Got one of the many NWAC volunteers out on the court right now. He's got the broom/towel taking care of the moisture on the court. Ball's inbounds now. Columbia Basin. Yakima pressuring on defense a little bit. Justin Anderson for the 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Ball still loose. Eric Wren with the rebound. Anderson again gets the ball out to Wool. Wool to Redout. 7 minutes left. 8-point Columbia Basin lead. Hands the ball back. That pass deflected. Justin Anderson picks it up. 10 to shoot. Puts up the 3. That one's no good. Wool with the rebound. Wren thought about the 3. Didn't take it. Justin Anderson now down the lane. Out to Cardell Jones. Jones pulls it down. Finally puts up the shot. That one's no good. Marquise Clark with the rebound. Hands the ball to Clough. Yak's coming the other way. Jones with the long 3. Well, a little bit too long, and he's going to hear the chance of air ball from the crowd. 6:19 on the clock. Columbia Basin hanging on to an 8-point lead. Andrew Redout going to bring the ball up the court. Slowing things down a little bit. That's what you want to do when Yakima starts shooting the way they do, minus that last shot, of course. Cardell Jones to Anderson. Anderson to Wool. Wool backs his way down the line, gets the shot. That one's going to count. And 1 for John Wool. And that foul is going to be called on Tyler Clough, his second personal. Wool's going to go to the line shooting the and 1. 4 points now for John. 6'1" freshman from Kennewick. Quite a few freshmen on this Hawks squad. That shot's good. Substitution now for Yakima as Cameron Jensen returns to the game, replacing Max Jones. So Yakima's leading scorer and rebounder heads to the bench. Their second leading scorer, however, on a hot streak now, that's Demetrius Trammell. He takes a 3-point shot. That one off the rim, no good. Redout with the rebound, outlet pass. Harai to Wool. Pulls it back. Makai Harai now works it back the other way. Gets the ball to Anderson. Anderson stops. The pass to Redout. Brad Scott back in the game for Columbia Basin. Harai to Anderson. Wool, 5 to shoot. Goes between the legs of the dribble down the lane. Puts up with the left hand. No good. Marquise Clark with the rebound. Tyler Clough, top of the key. Moves down the right side. Nobody there. Circles back around. 5:10 to play. Long shot from Trowell, no good. On fire, but he's missed his last 2 3 bombs. Harai to Wool. Hands the ball to Redout. Anderson to Wool. A little globetrotter action now. Makai Harai down the lane. Outlet pass to Wool for the 3. That one's good. (80-66) Columbia Basin on top. 4.5 to go. Clough to Clark. Fights his way down. Puts it up. He's fouled. Marquise Clark will head to the line. That foul called on Brad Scott. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. Columbia Basin on top, 80-66. You're watching the 2016 NWAC basketball tournament on STSPN.com. We're back after this.
My name is Chrissy Davis-Jones. I am the Associate Dean of Student Development at Spokane Falls Community College. I have the privilege of working with so many different types of students. And each one of them, I would definitely say, I see a little piece of myself in them. I love the fact that the community allows you to really get involved. It's a matter of choice, in my opinion. We all owe something. So in what capacity will you serve? My name is Chrissy Davis-Jones. This is my college, my community.
My counseling, she helped me plan out an entire educational plan, actually showed me more classes that I could take here at CBC to save me money instead of taking them at a larger university. Here with high school students too, so you're not only getting part of that high school experience, but you're going further and beyond that and getting a college experience, which is really cool and fun, and you're gonna expand your horizons.
And welcome back, Everett Community College 2016 NWAC Championship Basketball Tournament video broadcast excellence display brought to you by STSPN.com. Consolation bracket action. The winner of this game will face the Highline Thunderbirds tomorrow at 11. 4.5 left to go. Yakima down by 14. Marquise Clark at the line, shooting 2. The first one good. 80-67 now the score. The second one rattles around and it drops. Makai Harai heads up court, met by a pair of defenders, gets it to Red out to Anderson. Anderson thought about the three. That would have been swatted into the next county if he tried it. Harai back to Anderson. Anderson down low to Harai. He has Brad Scott who turns around. Clark on defense. One-hander high off the glass and in. Pretty shot that time. Tyler Clough. He puts up the three. That one in and out. John Wool with the rebound. He's going to be fouled. Devontae Luckett picks up his third personal. That is the 10th team foul for Yakima. And we're going to have John Wool head to the line with 2 shots. 3:49 left to go in the second half. 14-point Hawk advantage over the Yaks. That shot good. A couple of schools in Eastern Washington not too far from each other. Yakima and Pasco. Had this been last year's tournament, of course, this would be a home game for Columbia Basin, the host of the tournament for many, many years, till it came to Everett this year. Everett doing a fantastic job hosting this tournament. 3:45 left to go, second half. Devontae Luckett puts up the shot, no good. Andrew Redout with the rebound, outlet pass to Harai. Harai slowly walks it across the line. Devontae Luckett on defense. Redout. Brad Scott, big man outside. Starts to go right down the lane. Ball's going to be blocked by Luckett. Picked back up by Redout. They reset the shot clock. John Wool over in front of his bench to Redout. Scott still outside. Got to watch them elbows. He got called for a foul for that earlier. Cardell Jones for 3. That one's no good. Ball knocked out of bounds by Max Jones. So that's going to go off Yakima. 3 minutes left to go in the game. Andrew Redout works his way back towards midcourt, looking to set something up. Certainly in no hurry to run these plays. Up by 14 inside of 3 minutes. Wool to Jones. Jones back to Redout. 12 on the shot clock. John Wool down the lane. Ball swatted out of bounds by Demetrius Trammell. Starting to see a little bit of urgency on the part of Yakima with 2:39 left to go. Cardell Jones gets the ball into Scott. Scott back to Redout. 7 on the shot clock. Wool works his way down the line, puts up the runner. That one's blocked by Devontae Luckett. Picked up by... Oh, a hurry play that time. Cameron Jensen tried to take it to the hoop. He was fouled. Comes away holding the side of his face. And the big guy for Columbia Basin, the 6'6" freshman from Kennewick, second in scoring, second in rebounds for the Hawks, heads to the bench. Brad Scott's committed his 5th foul. Demetrius Trammell goes to the line. The California native shooting 2. Drops the first one. Second on the Yaks in scoring, just over half a point behind Max Jones. Certainly having a hot tournament, no doubt about that. Nails both of those. The lead's 14 now for Columbia Basin, 84-70. Redout gets it over to Wool. Wool hands it to Harai. Nice defense from Luckett. Harai circles back around. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Redout. The ball to Casey Kelly. Kelly to Harai. Fakes a shot. 7 on the shot clock. Drives lane. Somehow puts that up with the left hand, though, off the glass and no good. 1:55 to play. Here come the Yaks. Jensen loses the handle on it, picks it back up, launches the 3, no good. Trammell with the rebound. His put back, no good. Columbia Basin pulls it back down now. 1:40 on the game clock. Up by 14. Harai with the ball. 17 on the shot clock. Yakima just about out of time. They stripped the ball away that time. Ball's forward to Max Jones. Behind the back pass. He's going to have contact by, looks like John Wool. Indeed it was. He draws his first personal foul. It's the 8th team foul. So we're going to see Max Jones head to the line with 1:25 left to go. Things not looking good for the Yaks. Down by 14, less than a minute and a half to go. First shot, that one's good. They need some quick stops and quick threes. They've got Trammell out on the floor. He's the guy to do it, no doubt about that. Second shot from Jones. Rattles around and in. 84-72. Clock moving. 1:25. Redout. Almost loses it. There he gets contacted between 2 Yakima players. Which one are they going to call? Devontae Luckett, the recipient of that foul, his 4th personal. That'll put Redout at the line shooting 1 and 1. Actually should be shooting 2. Relying on Mike Andre, the PA announcer there. Despite the scoreboard saying 10 fouls. First one's good. Mike Andre, the PA announcer from Highline. Many NWAC tournaments under his belt now. That ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Yakima. So with 1:13 left to go. Columbia Basin brings it in. John Wool to Cardell Jones. Cardell Jones, top of the key. No point in being in a rush. Ball almost intercepted by Trammell. Demetrius Trammell is going to be fouled as he tried to rush up court. Andrew Redout, foul called on him. His 4th personal, 9th team foul. That'll put Demetrius Trammell at the line, shooting 1 and 1. First one's good. 1:02 left to go. Columbia Basin on top by 12. Adif Grandison in the game now for Columbia Basin, making his first appearance. 6'5" freshman from Pasco. Second foul shot's good. 1 minute to go. Makai Harai, his pass to Grandison, intercepted. .52 on the game clock. Yakima down by 11. They've got the ball. Quick three. This one's not over yet. Max Jones loses the ball. That didn't help. Anif Grandison, he's got it. Double teamed. Ball stolen by Yakima. Devontae Luckett gets it to Max Jones somehow. Heads to the hoop, puts it up. He's fouled. And that should be 5 on Andrew Redout. And that is his 5th. He's done. There goes the leading scorer, leading rebounder, and team leader in assists heading to the bench. Max Jones at the line shooting 2 big ones right here. Opportunity to cut this lead to under 10. First one's good, 85-75 with 39 seconds. Yakima still with some life, but they need to make something happen here. Second shot is good. John Wool goes across half court, triple teamed on defense. Makai Harai fouled. Devontae Luckett tried to reach in there, wound up catching Harai with an elbow. And Harai's going to head to the line. That foul on Devontae Luckett, that is his 5th. So now the players fouling out fast and furious here. That'll bring Jeremy Gaudette back to the game. Jeremy Gaudette, 6'7" sophomore. Harai's first one, good. 31.5 seconds left to go. Columbia Basin back up by 10. Second one, no good. Marquise Clark, rebound. Here come the Yaks. They better hurry. Pass to Gaudette, all by himself, off the glass and in. 25.6. Columbia Basin by 8. Wren gets the ball to Wool. Yaks running out of time. They need a foul. Harai. 10 on the game clock. There he's fouled. The Yaks waited to the last possible second to foul there. That one called on Jeremy Gaudette, his first personal. That'll put Anif Grandison at the line, shooting 2. First one no good. 10.3 seconds left to go on the game clock. Second shot no good. Jensen with the rebound. 7 seconds on the clock. Travels the baseline, gets the ball to Jones, steps back for the 3, nails it. Less than 1 second to go. 5-point game now. There it is. This one is over. Columbia Basin had a pretty extensive lead. Yakima able to cut that back. Ultimately, they're going to fall. The final score, Columbia Basin 86, Yakima 81. Columbia Basin will play the Highline Thunderbirds tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Yakima, congratulations on a fantastic season. Young roster, in fact, only 5 sophomores.
It's all around us. It's the ground upon which we stand. The well-worn paths, and the ones that haven't been forged. It's our history, and our what lies ahead. It's ours to nurture and to protect. We're a force for community and for country. We have the skills to define our future and our nation's future. To make a stand. For our way of life. And we will so promise. Back into the land of the free. Individually, we're trailblazers. Pioneers. Preservationists. United, we are the keepers of the dream. And we are on guard.